All right, awesome. Hi, everybody. I see a lot of familiar faces, which is awesome. Thank you for coming back and joining me. For those of you that are new, welcome to Virtual Fitness. I'm very excited to be able to work out with you guys again tonight. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what we're going to be doing tonight. I know 2 weeks ago we did a total body workout that included strength training with just our body weight, using our upper body, our lower body, our core, and added a little bit of cardio. So tonight, we're gonna be doing a total lower body workout. So we're gonna be focusing on our quads. We're gonna be focusing on our hamstrings, our glutes, and our calf muscles. We're gonna be doing a warm-up, followed by a core workout, followed by our cool down, which is going to be some stretching. Now, for our second circuit tonight, we will be on our knees for a few exercises, and we will be on our back for a few exercises. So I'll give you the opportunity either now, really quick, or I'll give you an opportunity in between circuits to grab something for underneath your knees or back for comfort in case you want to use that. I did make some flashcards to show you in between on water breaks what's going to be upcoming next. So we're going to start off with a warm-up, which includes a jog in place. We're going to be doing butt kicks, which we did 2 weeks ago. We're going to work on our squats and get our lower body warmed up. Also, I'll show you how to do jump squats if you want to do a little bit more of a challenging squat. And then we're going to be doing stationary lunges. All right. So are we ready to get started? Give me a thumbs up. All right, awesome. All right, so everybody start standing up. We're gonna start with a little jog in place, okay? So just like this, keep your feet moving. Keep those feet off the ground. Awesome, we're gonna keep going. All right, good job, guys. Keep those feet moving. Keep those feet off the ground. Use your arms. All right, 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good job. So the next exercise we're gonna do for our warm-up is the butt kick. So this is where you're jogging in place, but your foot is coming up as far as you can behind you, okay? Switching feet, so it's gonna look something like this. Okay? You can go nice and slow if you don't feel like jumping. You could do it standing in place, just like this, or if you wanna jog, go ahead and kick those feet up as far as you can behind you. Good job, guys. Keep it up, get those feet up. All right, 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're gonna go into our squats now. I know we did a little bit of work on our squats 2 weeks ago, so I'm gonna go over briefly the proper form for a squat. I'll show you from the front, and then I'll show you a side view. So we're gonna start with our feet about shoulder width apart. If your legs are a little longer, you can spread your feet out just a little more. You can have your hands on your hips, out in front of you, out to the side. If you hold them up, it's gonna be a little more challenging, okay? So you wanna sit your bottom back like you're sitting on a chair, and we're gonna stand back up. Always making sure you have a slight bend in those knees. Okay, so we're gonna come down and back up, making sure that our knees are not going over our toes, okay? You wanna have your chest upright. So I'll show you from this side. We're gonna go down and stand back up. We're gonna go down and stand back up. All right, we're gonna try 10 of those. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Down, up, 1. Down, up, 2. Down, up, 3. Down, up, 4. Down, up, 5. Down, up, 6. Down, up, 7. Down, up, 8. Down, up, 9. Last one. Down, up, 10. Good. So we're going to go over a jump squat now if you want to try a more challenging squat. So we're going to start off in the same form as our squat. We're going to come down into a nice squat. We're going to jump up as far as we can, landing on our feet with a slight bend to those knees. You want to make sure you don't jump onto a straight leg. Okay, so again, coming down into a squat, jumping up as high as you can, coming down with a slight bend to your knees, and back up. We're going to try 5 of those, okay? If you don't feel like jumping, we're just going to do a regular squat like we just did, okay? So coming down into a squat, jump up, land, up straight. Come down into a squat, jump up, land, back up straight. 3 more. Go down into a squat, jump up, land, back up. Go down into a squat, jump up, land, back up. Last one. Down into a squat, jump up, land, and back up. All right, good job, everyone. You guys did awesome with that. Next, to warm up, we're going to go into our stationary lunges. So I know we worked on those a little bit 2 weeks ago as well. So I'm going to go over in detail again. The lunge, we're going to start with our left leg, okay? So we're going to start standing on our right leg, and our left leg is going to be the leg to go back. So we're going to start with our feet together. We're going to step back with our left leg, sit down into a lunge, making sure that we're right in the center. Our chest is nice and upright. We're not leaning forward so our knee is going over our toe, okay? Come up and back in. So again, we're going to step out with our left, come down into a nice lunge, come up, and step back in. Show you one more time. Step out with the left leg. We're going to go down into a nice lunge. We're going to stand up and come back in. Okay, we're going to do 5 more on that left leg. So we're going to step out with our left leg into a nice deep lunge, come up and back in. That's 1. Step out with that left leg, come down into a nice lunge, stand back up, come back into our stance. That's 2. Step back with that left leg. We're going to come down into a lunge, come back up, back in. That's 3. 2 more, guys. Step back with that left leg, come straight down, keeping that nice form. Stand back up, back into our stance. And 1 more, guys. Left leg out, come down into a deep lunge, come right back up, and back into our stance. Okay, now that we did that side, we're going to go into our right side, switch legs. So we're going to stand on our left leg, and our right leg will be the one to go out behind us. Okay, so we're going to start with our feet together. Remember, always a slight bend to those knees, never straight. So we're going to step back with our right leg. Going to come into a deep lunge, keeping that body upright, right in the center. Your knee is not going over your toe. Come up and step back in. Good. Step out with that right leg. Deep lunge. Come back up into our stance. Awesome, that's 2. Come out with that right leg. Come nice into a deep lunge right in the center. Stand back up and come back into our stance. Come out with that right leg into a nice deep lunge. Stand up, back in. 4 more, guys, 4 more. Step back with that right leg. Come into a nice deep lunge. Stand up and come back in. 3 more. Out with that right leg. Come down into a deep lunge. Stand up and come back in. 2 more. Back with that right leg. Come down into a deep lunge. Stand up. Come back in. 1 last time, guys. Back with that right leg. Come into a nice deep lunge. Come up and back in. All right, those were our lunges. Now we're just gonna end our warm-up with a nice light jog for 30 seconds, okay? So nice light jog like we did in the beginning. Get those feet up, get that heart rate pumping. Keep those arms moving. Good job, guys. Keep it moving. After this, we'll grab a little bit of water. And then when we come back in, we're gonna start with our circuit 1. All right, almost there, guys. 10 more seconds. Nice light jog. Keep those feet moving. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, awesome job, guys. That was just the warm-up. Go ahead and grab some water, and we'll come back and we'll start with our circuit 1.
I got a question.
Yes, what's your question?
What circuit ones are we talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna hold up a card now so I can show you what circuit 1 is gonna look like.
Thank you.
So here's circuit 1, guys, if you wanna take a look, and I'm gonna go into each of these step by step for you guys as well. So go ahead, grab some water, take a look at the screen, see what's coming up next. Okay, when everyone gets back, we'll go ahead and get started with circuit number 1. All right, everyone have a look at circuit number 1. Give me a thumbs up. All right, awesome job. All right, so our first exercise we're gonna get started with is our squat into a side kick. So I'm gonna go over that with you guys now. All right, so we just talked about that proper form that we have for our squats, okay? So making sure our feet are about shoulder width apart, or if you have longer legs, a little bit further. So you want to sit back as if you're sitting onto a chair, making sure that your knees are not going over your toes, and you want to have your upper body upright, okay? So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you the exercise first, and then I'll go through it with you guys. So our squat into our side kick, we're going to come into a squat, come up, keeping a slight bend to that left knee, kick up with our right leg, back down and up, okay? So we're gonna start on our right leg first. I'll show you guys one more time. So a squat, come up, slight bend to that left leg, kick up with our right leg, back down and up, okay? So for this one, you wanna make sure that we're obviously keeping our right form with our squats. And then for our side kick, when we come back up, I want you to make sure that you're still keeping your hips square and in line with each other. Okay, so I don't want any of this or that. Okay, so your hips are still square to the front. Okay, so we're gonna do this nice and slow. We're gonna start with our right leg kicking up, all right, feet about shoulder width apart. So we're gonna come down into a nice squat. We're gonna come up, keeping a slight bend to that left leg, kick up with our right leg, back down and up. All right, again, we're gonna come down into our squat. We're gonna come up, slight bend to that left leg, kick up with our right, back down into our stance. Okay, again, come down into our squat. Come up, slight bend to that left leg. Kick up with our right and back down and up. Okay, is everybody comfortable with that? Give me a thumbs up if you want me to go over it again or if you're good. Good? All right, awesome. So we're gonna try that 10 times on our right leg, and then we're gonna switch and go over it on our left leg, okay? So we're gonna start feet shoulder width apart, starting with 10 in 3, 2, 1. Nice squat, come up, kick up, back down, up. Down into our squat, come up, kick, down, stance. Down again, squat, come up, side kick, back down, stance. Again, down into our squat, come up, side kick, back down, stance. This is number 5. Coming down into a squat, come up, right leg kick, back down, and up. That's 5. I'm going to turn to the side and do the last 5. So we're going to come down into a squat, come up, right leg kick, down, up into our stance, come down into a squat, come up, side kick, up, up. 3 more. Down into a squat, come up, right leg kick, down, up. 2 more, guys. Down into a squat, come up, kick that right leg up, down, and up. 1 last one, down, up, right leg kick, down, back into our stance. Awesome job, guys. Now we're gonna switch up and do our left side, okay? So I'll show you from the front and then I'll show you from the side what the left side looks like. So we're gonna be standing on our right leg, kicking our left leg up, okay? So we're gonna come down into a squat, come up, stand on that right leg, slight bend, kick up with the left, come back down into our stance. So come down into a squat, come up, kick that left leg up, down and up. 1 more time, down into a squat, come up, left leg kick, down and up. All right, give me a thumbs up if you guys are good with that one. All right, awesome. We're gonna do 10 times on our left side. We'll do 5 from the front and 5 from the side. Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So down, up, left leg kick, down and up. Good. Down into our squat, up, kick with our left leg, down and up. Down into our squat for 3, up, left leg kick, down, up, down for 4, come up, left leg kick, down, up, coming down for 5 into our squat, come up, kick up at the left, back down, and up. I'm gonna do 5 from this side. Down into our squat, come up, left leg kick, down and up, down into our squat, up, left leg kick, down, up, down into our squat for 3, up, left leg kick, down and up, down into our squat for 4, up, left leg kick, down and up, and last one, guys, down into our squat, up, left leg kick, down and up. All right, make sure you shake out your legs, shake out those legs. All right, awesome. So next we're gonna go into our side steps. Okay, so we're gonna go into our side steps. I'll show you first. We're gonna start in a squat position with our feet together. Okay, mini squat position. Have your hands on your hips, out to the front. Okay, so we're gonna step our right leg out, step our left leg in, step our left leg out, step our right leg back in. Okay, as simple as that. So start our feet together into our squat position. Step our right leg out, left leg in, left leg out, right leg back in and back up. Okay, again, we're gonna come down into our squat position. Step our right leg out, left leg in, left leg out, right leg in, up. Okay, so we're gonna do 5 more of those. Down into our squat, right leg out, left leg in, left leg out, right leg in, up, down for 4, right leg out, left leg in, left leg out, right leg in, good, down for 3, right leg out, left leg in, left leg out, right leg in, up, down for 2, right leg out, left leg in, left leg out, right leg in, up, down for our last one, guys. Down, right leg out, left leg in, left leg out, right leg in. Awesome job. All right, so that is our side step. The next one we're gonna do is called a curtsy lunge, okay? So I'll show you from the front and from the side. Our curtsy lunge, starting with our feet together, we're gonna start with one leg. So we're gonna start with our right leg. So our right leg is going to go back and on a diagonal, okay? So you wanna make sure with this, you gotta be careful that your hips don't twist open, okay? You wanna try and keep your hips as square as you can to the front, okay? So I'm gonna show you from the front. So we're gonna step back on an angle into a nice deep lunge, come up and back in. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys from this side. So here, stepping back and over with our right leg, keep our hips square, down into a lunge, come back up and back in. Is everybody okay with that one? Give me a thumbs up. All right, we're gonna try 5 on each leg, okay? So I'll go from the side. So we're gonna start with our right leg back. So feet together, step back in over with our right leg, down into a deep lunge, come up and back in. Good job, guys. This is also a very good core stability exercise as well. It helps focus on your balance too. So we're gonna step back and over with our right, come down into a lunge, come back up and back in. Good, 3 more, guys. Back and over with our right leg, come down into a deep lunge, come up, step back in. Good job, 2 more, guys. Step back and over with our right leg, come down into a deep lunge, stand back up, come back into our stance. 1 last one. Back and over with your right, keeping your hips square, chest upright, down into a lunge, coming back up and back in. Good job, guys. We're gonna switch. I'm gonna show you the left side, and then we're gonna do 5 on the left side. So I'm gonna start with our feet together. Our left leg is coming back and over, keeping our hips nice and square, shoulders square to the front, core nice and tight, coming down into a nice lunge, coming up and back in. Okay, I'll show from the front too. So feet together, back and over with our left leg, keeping our hips square, shoulders square, core tight, down into a deep lunge, coming back up and back into our stance. All right, we're gonna do 5 of those. So start with our feet together, step back and over with our left, come down into a deep lunge, come up and back in. Good, that's 1. Step back and over with our left into a nice deep lunge, come up, back in, good job. That's 2. Step back and over with your left, nice deep lunge, up and back in, that's 3. 2 more, guys. Step back and over with your left, into a deep lunge. Don't break that form. Come back up and back in. One last one. Step back and over with the lift. Into a deep lunge. Come up and back in. All right, awesome job. Last one I want to show you guys before we get a water break is called a calf raise. So if you want to hold on to something so you have more balance, that's awesome. Okay, so we're going to start here. Your feet could either be together, a little closer than shoulder width apart, and we're going to have our legs straight, slight bend to those knees. So we're going to come up onto our toes as high as we can and come back down. Up on our toes as high as we can and back down. Okay, 8 more. We're going to come up on our toes as high as we can, back down. Up on our toes as high as we can, back down. Up on our toes as high as we can, back down. Come up on those toes as high as you can, back down. 4 more. Up on your toes, 4. Up on those toes, 3. Up on those toes, 2. Back down. Last one, guys. Up on those toes and back down. All right, awesome job. Go ahead and grab some water, get a little water break. All right, guys, so awesome job with circuit number 1. All right, we are gonna go to circuit number 2 now. So if you wanna go ahead, take a minute to grab a towel or something to cushion your knees or your back. I'll go ahead and give you a few to get that. All right, so this is what we have for circuit number 2. We have mountain climbers, we have donkey kicks, we have bridges, and we have side lunges. Okay, again, I'm gonna go into detail with each one of these when we start, okay? All right. All right. Is everyone ready? Give me a good thumbs up. All right, awesome. All right, so we are gonna start with our mountain climbers. Okay, I know we did those in our first week, so I'll go over those again briefly. So we're gonna start down in our plank position, okay? Making sure that we have our core nice and tight. We're in a straight line, and we wanna make sure that our shoulders are right over our wrists, okay? Your feet should be in line with your shoulders. Okay, so we're gonna come in with our left leg, in with our left knee, and back out, squeezing your glutes and core. Come in with your right knee, and back out. In with our left knee, back out. In with our right knee, and back out. So it's a modified version of the mountain climber, and I'll show you the full version or more advanced version of the mountain climber now. So again, keeping that same position, and we're gonna do the same thing, and we're just gonna jump in, okay? Do a little hop. All right, so we're gonna try 10 of those, okay? We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, awesome job. So while we're down here, we're gonna do 2 more exercises on the ground. That way we're not getting up and down, okay? So we're gonna go ahead, go into the same position, okay? Shoulders right over our wrist, our knees on the ground. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our left leg up. So I'm gonna show you now. So keeping it bent, kick up as high as we can and come back down. We're gonna kick up as high as we can and come back down. Making sure that we're not opening our hips, we're keeping our hips square to the front. So again, we're gonna kick up as high as we can with that left leg and come back down. Up as high as we can with that left leg and come back down. Okay, so we're gonna try 10 of those on our left leg. 1, back down. 2, back down. 3, back down. 4, back down. Keep that core nice and tight. 5, back down. 6, back down. 7, back down. 8, back down. 9, back down. And 10, back down. Awesome job. We're gonna switch to our right leg. I'm just gonna turn around so I can show you on the right side. All right, so left leg down, right leg's coming up. Come up for 1. Squeeze those glutes in your core. Come back up for 2. Come up for 3. Up, back down 4. Up, back down 5. Up, back down 6. Up, back down 7. Up, back down 8. Up, back down 9. Last one, guys. Up, back down 10. All right, don't get up yet, guys. We're gonna switch to our next on the ground exercise, which is gonna be a bridge, also known as a hip thrust. So, gonna get down on the ground and show you guys first. So, we're lying down on the ground, our backs flat against the ground, hands on the ground. So you want your feet about shoulder width apart. You don't want them too far out in front, not too close, but right in the middle. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift our hips up, squeeze our glutes, hold for 3, 2, 1, and come back down. Okay, we're gonna come up as high as we can, come up and hold, and come back down. Come up and hold, squeeze those glutes, and back down. All right, I wanna see. Don't get up. Is everybody okay? Give me a thumbs up from the floor. Everyone can see that? All right, awesome job. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do 10 of those, okay? So lie flat on the ground, hands on the floor, feet on the floor. Lift your hips up as high as you can, squeezing your glutes. And come back down, that's 1. Come up as high as you can, squeeze 2. Back down. Come up as high as you can, squeeze 3. Back down. Come up as high as you can, 4, squeeze. Back down, good job, guys. Come up, squeeze as high as you can, 5. Back down. Up, squeeze as high as you can, 6. Back down, 4 more. Up as high as you can and squeeze. 5. Up as high as you can, squeeze, 6. 4 more, guys. Up, squeeze, 4. Back down. Up, squeeze, 3. Back down. Up, squeeze, 2. Back down. Up, squeeze, 1. And back down. All right, you guys can all stand up now. Take your time, that way you don't get dizzy. Take your time coming up. All right. Everyone's set and good. We're gonna go into our last leg exercise of circuit 2, which is also the side lunge. All right, so what we're gonna do for our side lunge, we're gonna stand with our feet together. We're gonna start with our right leg. So we're gonna come out into a wide stance with our right leg. We're gonna lunge into that leg, sitting our weight back. I'll show you guys from the side. So making sure that weight is staying behind your toe, standing up and stepping back in. So again, we're gonna step out nice and wide with our right leg. We're gonna lunge over to that right side. We're gonna stand up straight and come back in. Okay, I'll show you guys from this side. So starting out here, stepping out nice and wide, coming into that lunge, sitting our weight backwards, standing back up, and coming back in. Okay, so we're gonna try 10 of those on each side. All right, so we're gonna start with our right leg, step out into a deep lunge, come up and back in, good. Step out into a deep lunge, come up and back in. You wanna make sure that that left leg that's out straight isn't locked out. You always have a slight bend to that knee. So you're gonna step out with the right into a deep lunge, keeping a slight bend to that left knee. Come up and back in, good, 3. Come out into a deep lunge, come up, that's 4. Good job, guys. Out with the right, into a lunge, come up, that's 5. Into a deep side step, into a lunge, come back up. Good job, guys. Come out, into a lunge, come up and back in. 4 more, guys. Step out with the right, into a lunge, come up, step back in, step out with the right, into a lunge, come up, back in. 2 more, guys, 2 more. Out with the right, into a lunge, come up, back in. 1 last one, guys. Out to the right, lunge, come up, back in. Awesome job, guys. We're gonna do that same thing on the left side, okay? So I'll do 3 as a demo, and then we'll get into our 10. You're gonna step out with the left, into a deep lunge, stand up, come back in, out with the left, to a nice deep lunge, sitting that weight back, come up, back in, and I'll show the last one from the side. Step out to the left, lunge, sitting that weight back, come up, and back in. All right, so we're gonna do 10, again from the front. Ready? Step out the left, down into a lunge, come up, and back in. Good job, guys. Out the left, deep lunge, come up, and back in. Good job. For 3, lunge, back up, and in. Good job. Step out, deep lunge, come up. That's 4. Step out at the left, into a deep lunge, come up, and back in. That's 5. 5 more, guys. You got it. Step out, lunge, come up, and back in. Step out the left, lunge, come up, and back in. 3 more, guys. We got this. Step out the left, down into a lunge, come up, and back in. Good job. 2 more. Out into a step, lunge, come up, back in. Last one, guys. Out into a lunge, come up, and back in. All right. Awesome job, guys. You did great. Go ahead and grab a drink of water, and then we're going to end with a nice cool down, some nice stretches for both our upper and lower body. All right. Is everyone ready? Give me a big thumbs up. All right, sweet. All right. So into our stretches, we're gonna stand up, feet about shoulder width apart, slight bend to those knees. We're gonna start with our upper body. So we're gonna bring our right arm across, left arm up, and bring that right arm into your body. We're gonna hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, go ahead and switch your arms. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm gonna bring our right arm up, bend it behind our head, grab our left arm, and push down into a nice stretch. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, same thing, left side. You're gonna hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Go ahead, shake it out. We're gonna have our arms up to the side. We're gonna do 10 circles, small circles to the front, 10 small circles to the back. So we're gonna go to the front first. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. To the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Awesome job. Feet about shoulder width apart, a little bit further apart. We're going to take our left arm is down, right arm across. We're going to bring it all the way across, opposite side of our body. Get that nice stretch along that right side. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, come up, and we're going to switch sides. We're going to hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good job. Now we're gonna reach down to the center. You do not have to touch the floor. Just go until you feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings right behind your legs, okay? So touch down in the center. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, we're gonna walk over to our right leg and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, we're gonna walk over to our left leg. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good job. We're gonna take a seat on the ground. We're gonna come into a butterfly position so our bottoms of our feet are touching. We're gonna lean over so we get a nice stretch, and we're gonna hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. We're gonna keep our left leg bent, put our right leg out straight, and we're gonna reach for those toes and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. We're gonna bring our right leg back in, and we're gonna bring our left leg out. We're gonna reach for those toes and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, bring both feet out now. We're gonna reach into the center. You should feel a nice stretch in the back of your legs, making sure there's no pain. And hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good job. So make sure you guys can stand up, shake your legs out, stand up nice and slow. All right, if you need to hold on to something for this stretch, you can do so. So we're gonna stand on our right leg and bring our left leg up behind us. Get a nice stretch in our quads right here in the front of our leg. We're gonna hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and we're gonna switch legs. We're gonna hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. And while we're here, we're going to go ahead and stretch out our calf. So our right leg is in front in a bent position. And our left leg is out straight behind us, getting a nice stretch in our calf muscles. Okay, so we're going to lean our weight forward. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch legs. Left leg bent in front, right leg back straight. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, go ahead and give your whole body a nice shake. Shake everything out. All right, good job, everyone. That concludes our workout for tonight. You guys did awesome, and I had so much fun with you guys. For you, those of you who came back, thank you for joining. And for those of you who are new, welcome. And I hope you enjoyed your first class and you guys come back for more. Thank you.